You have a good driving record, you have a job, you have a family, you have responsibilities. Your life revolves around you driving, whether it be for any of the above factors. But you just got a no insurance charge in Ontario, and now you don't know what to do. Now, people ask us all the time, everything I read about no insurance, it's totally freaking me out. Well, the penalties and fines can be very severe, not just for your car or your insurance, but for your civil liberties and your bank account. You run the possibility of a minimum fine of $5,000 plus court costs of 25% for a huge total of $6,250, and you won't even know which penalties the prosecutor is going to be asking for until you arrive in court on your first appearance date. And even then, you haven't even seen the province's evidence against you. It's a lot to take in at once. So relax. Focus on one thing at a time. The first thing you have to worry about is getting your insurance fixed. Call your insurance company or your broker and get your policy reinstated, because even if you are caught again, the penalties are now going to go up to $10,000 plus court costs. So breathe and get yourself back on track. Otherwise, the costs will be so high and there is no recourse even if you fight the charge later in the courts. Get legal advice. It's your first time getting this type of charge, a no insurance charge, and so speak to an expert. It's worth the time. If you were buying a new TV, you would get help from the experts, whether this is a YouTube video or a salesperson at a Best Buy store. So with a no insurance charge, find a lawyer that specializes in this and has experience with these charges, and request a free consultation. This is a no-brainer considering what's in the line for you. Factor the costs. You are now facing more than $5,000 in fines. The cost of legal representation has a price tag, but don't just weigh the cost against the possible $5,000 fine for no insurance. You have to weigh other factors such as, what will the yearly cost of my insurance increase be? Will I be paying for legal help to save me more money on this fine than it's worth doing myself? Do I understand the courts well enough to defend myself? If any of those above points are worth something to you, it's recommended that you take this seriously and consider getting help, because your livelihood and your bank account is at stake. For some, that's worth everything.